So the sanding on the hulls is well underway. That's white gel coat from the beginning of time there that you're seeing. Using 120 primarily because I don't want to leave any. I don't know if this will show it, but I must have been using some nasty coarse grit back in the beginning of time. But I don't want those circular marks left. Also planning to sand the deck. I need that to hold paint, and I need to eliminate some of the old defects that have happened over the course of time. So I'm going to sand that pretty much smooth. And my brother, the boat builder, has convinced me to not use the automotive finish and to use Interlux's Perfection 2-part polyurethane, which makes sense, and it's a product that can be rolled and tipped or rolled and rolled, and I think I can show that how you can get a really high quality finish. And the bottom line is 2-part polyurethanes get extremely hard and are very protective, and that's what I'm really looking for. So this the old finish that's on here is a probably just a 1-part polyurethane, and it, you know, essentially it's held up. It you could probably even rub it out and make it look better than it does now, but I want to go for a little more upgrade than that for all the work we're putting into this boat. I think the payoff will be huge with a good finish on here. Okay, gotten some more work done here. We've gotten almost half of this thing done. Did drill out the rivets for the shroud. Did it in the order that I left this last one in, and then pounded these others out because I was concerned that the whole tang would pull away from the side. But after doing it, at least on this boat, I suspect there's glass on the opposite side of the tang that we don't get to see. The rivets punch through just fine, but that thing ain't going nowhere. It's in there, so I'm going to leave it for now, and I'll just replace those rivets. One thing that's kind of interesting is on the opposite side of the hull where I did the old repair, there is a hairline crack that's more than cosmetic. It's not through the structure per se, but it has definitely caused a crack that you can see back here in the gel coat. And I think while I've got everything torn apart and down, I probably will grind that down some more and add some glass with epoxy to help reinforce that so that we don't get a misadventure. I may even get into the other side and work on that a little bit more and improve the strength there too. One thing that was interesting is I drilled out the rivets for the drain holes, and they were aluminum, and they were almost non-existent. We could have probably pulled those drain plugs out by hand, didn't even need to punch them. So probably in the case where you have a rivet through stainless, I don't know what the answer is, because aluminum does the trick. It's not under load, but you might want to use some kind of coating on that aluminum rivet to help isolate it from the stainless, because aluminum dies in contact with stainless. And the old 1-part urethane finish, it doesn't volunteer to come off, that's for sure. It takes serious effort to grind it off, but it is inherently softer than the 2-parts, and I think from everything I understand, the 2-part polyurethanes are the way to go. Another issue I'm going to deal with is I'm going to sand the old decks and get them smooth so I can refinish them. There's some old damage on these things that just needs some attention, and really the texture has no useful purpose. I was even half tempted to flush in that deck with the side or the hull, but that would really make it difficult, if not impossible, some future day to get into the hull, at least easily. So I'll leave that alone, but I will sand them flush so I can paint them nicely. Also do some work. I see that everybody is putting carpet inside the trunks these days, and I'll see if I can't follow along and do the same thing.